Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of every single Minecraft modification in history, brought to you by the like button, subscribing to the channel, and of course, our server hosting sponsor, Apex Hosting. If you'd like to play this mod pack or other mod packs with your friends, check them out. Use the link in the description or code Captain Sparkles. Get yourself 25% off your first month and you could do just that, or play vanilla Minecraft or whatever floats your boat. Okay, so you're like, wait a minute, this looks a little different. Well, I've done a little setup here, a precursor setup for getting Autocrafting going, because yes, I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to get Autocrafting going with Applied Energistics today. First step for that was to relocate the controller so that we have more room around here and we can use the different sides of the controller for the 32 channels along with the dense cables. And the smart cables also tell you how many channels are in use on a particular branch. That's pretty epic and pretty cool and stuff like that. So we still got our storage bus, we still got our crafting terminal, but the controller itself is down below. And the down below part, I did a little bit of like it was an in-between episode for YouTube, but I did it just before getting on some Lingo Gango with Zine on stream. So allow me to present to you, if you're watching on YouTube and you have not seen, Peter Porker, Spider Ham, Spider Pig, whatever you want to call him. So, because he's upside down. You see? Pretty great. So like, yeah. And then I decided, instead of the same ears as the other Pigmogus and the starter pig, we did actual Peter Porker ears, which are kind of like, you know, like this, which, anyway, I know it's kind of Deadpool, Dead Pig looking a little bit down here around the eyes, but I wanted to give some black accents. Normally there'd be a lot of like black webbing, but it needs to be really thin, and doing it out of coal, solid, full block thickness just didn't really seem like it would look good. The spider emblem is, an attempt was made. There's not much you can do with this resolution, that's all I'm saying. So anyway, it's Spider Ham, and alongside that, we have an elevator that goes down into the innards. No thoughts, abdomen, stomach empty. So here's where the controller is. I just have a flux point going into it, and I also, along with that, I guess I moved the atomic reconstructor because I just yoinked the flux point from there. But we'll put this somewhere else once we need to get more leather in the future. But anyway, so this way. This is 32 channels out of one side of the controller. We can do 32 out here, 32 out of every side of the controller, and then the only one that's being occupied is the flux point. So I do think you might have to have one face dedicated to receiving power, but you can make more controllers and stick them together to keep getting like more sides of access. But with this, we're going to locate the Autocrafting guts in the guts. So, yeah, let's start by making some stuff here and things and whatnot. So the reason why I switched to the dense cables is because these, instead of the 8 channels that you get with the cables that we had previously, this is 32, and then you can do a little offshoot with the smart cable. The difference between this and what we had before is it just tells you how many channels are in use instead of it being keep track, guess, and check yourself. So we can tell that on this branch, there's one channel, which is the access points. This is giving us our wireless. And then on this, we have 6 in use because it's connecting to here. It's connecting to all of our storage buses. It's connecting to our crafting terminal. So anyway, it means we'll know when we go over capacity on channels, and then the whole thing stops working, which is a fun thing that happens with Applied Energistics and not refined storage. But I guess there's more you can do with Applied Energistics. Everyone's like, you just need to learn it. You need to be good because it does way more stuff than refined storage, and now we're being forced to because there's no refined storage. And I feel like all the packs that we're doing recently don't do refined storage, and they do Applied Energistics because I guess the mod creators are like, we prefer Applied Energistics because you can do more stuff, so we're getting rid of refined storage. So refined storage gets no more love anymore, and it's very sad and very tragic. So that's where we are. That's where we are. I will probably relocate the all the modium furnace under here so that we can tie it into some autocrafts. And but anyway, so the way that this is going to work is, first things first, we need to make pattern encoding, right? That's a pretty critical thing to do here. Pattern encoding, so we can actually make patterns for the sake of our crafting. And guys, look at me. Remembering to use the wireless terminal that I have in my inventory. Are you proud? Are you proud? I I do have a bunch of processors or the things that go into the processors. Yeah, the circuits. I should probably like make more. Hold on. So let me do some Diamundos. I'm gonna send the Diamundo with the which press is it that does it? It's a logic calculation. I think it's engineering. I'm gonna make 64 more of those. So we'll use our elevator. Probably bring that down in the future. And we'll do this. We'll get this going. We're going to autocraft with the inscribers as well. And there's a better inscriber that can be done at some point in the future. But we don't have the ingredients. We need this like entroized green crystal stuff in order to make it happen. And also, I'm just doing some... This is my means of getting more Certus quartz at the moment, is charged Certus quartz plus Certus quartz dust equals twice as much Certus crystals. Eventually, yes, we will get the budding Certus, and that'll be like auto harvestation and all that. But just cut me some slack. I'm just doing this for now. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for extreme optimization and all that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to have a pattern encoding terminal. And then we're going to have a pattern access terminal, which is going to be where we can just quickly get a snapshot of every autocrafting device in the system so that we can just fill them with patterns right there rather than having to manually go over to each of the pattern providers and put them in there. So that's kind of that's the idea. So this stuff is also, we're going to want to get these sorts of things autocrafting in the future as well. What is that? This is so freaking annoying. Annihilation and formation are just used freaking everywhere. And I just need to get those on Autocraft as well. However, the autocrafting for those is going to require making Fluix dust automatically. And I don't have logic processors. Frickage, mate. I need to get some silicon up and running as well, which is a bit of an icarumba. And that is from smelting some Certus. Well, good thing we can do a lot of those, a lot of quick like here by just popping it on down. There we go. There's a bunch of silicon, easy peasy. Get our silicon, and then we need to do the silicon press. I could just make more inscribers because they're not hard to do, and I probably want to do that anyway, unless we do the I don't know if they have the combo press. So we probably want 4 inscribers anyway, so that we don't have to worry about having like different presses that we insert the processors into. Like we can just insert the components into it, and then everything will be really epic gaming for us. Eventually, we'll have to have about 5 billion million different items on Autocraft, but we'll get there eventually. These are the early babby steps. Boop. And okay, so that's good. It's good. And we do bab. Brr, brr, brr. So we're gonna do. You can go there, and then you go there, and now you're gonna make a bunch of silicon. And then what we can do is, I think the silicon I just have to have. Yeah, I gotta just have freaking lots of that stuff. So I gotta wait for that one to process, and then we can do more. Because we need to basically, yeah, I don't know why I keep going over here when I obviously have the wireless crafting grid. But old habits die hard. Need redstone to combine as the little juice. Need one that combos them into circuits. I don't know. We'll figure it out anyway. It's fine. It's fine. We can autocraft and all these. So, alrighty. So anyway, what we need to do is we got to make more of these guys here. Frick. Okay. I need to make logic processors right here. There we go. And we get our logic processors going. Will be good. Perfecto. That'll get us more formations. And now we can make one of you. Frick, I meant to make an annihilation. I'm a dumb idiot. It's fine, because we have more going. I need a freaking annihilation. There we go. And then we can get these. Good. We got pattern providers. We also need molecular. Bro, we need annihilation and formations out the freaking wazoo. It's not even funny. All right, let's get these. The bummer is we can't Captain Guppy these. That's, I think, the ultimate problem. There's no Captain Guppying on these stupid things. Carl Louise, 41 months. Thank you very much. Very epic. Very much appreciated. We also need to be able to make more of the patterns, and then we're going to have patterns to make the patterns, to make the glass, to make the patterns, to make the stuff, to make the things, and work needs to be done. We also could, instead of doing autocrafting for the smelting and stuff like that, just have these all automatically exporting out of the system in an export bus going into our furnace just at all times. So we can have a separate furnace for that, all processing the ores, so they're always good to go at all times. And then a different aldomadium furnace can be used in order to do on-demand craft processing, if you know what I mean. We're basically making computers here. It's how we do. It's how we do. Okay, so we got like a couple of those guys that we need. You might as well start off small, but the more that you get, the better you do, the better the stuff happens, and it's pretty cool. Okay, annihilations again. And then we gotta have a couple of these bad boys to actually connect in. And then we need more of the formations, which now we don't have. Frick, dude. I probably just need to send a stack here into the crunchy monchy boy. Yeah, the inscribers, they accept acceleration, which is probably what we should start by doing here. There's just a lot of stuff we have to make manually for, like, the first time, and then we can start getting more into it after we... Okay, so calculations. Let me maybe take some printed silicon and get some calculations going in here, because we have these guys. That way, we can get a lot of acceleration cards and make everything faster for us, you know? Acceleration cards. All right. I hope this doesn't come as like too tedious of a process for you all, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. All right. So maybe we just speed that up like freaking insane. Let's go. Big maneuvers. And we can put half of them there. Put half of them there. We get more of these, which again, all of these will end up being on Autocraft at some point. There we go. There we go. Now we're gaming. Now we're freaking gaming. And now we can speed these guys up like crazy. Speed these guys up like crazy. And that's what we're talking about. That's the wrong thing there. Boom. Boom. Get more silicon. So anyone who's like, bro, you're doing this so manually. Well, you know, now we're at the point where we're working towards the autocrafting. And we should be good. Okay, so let's get more redstone. We can use that one in order to start sending these guys through with more silicon. Cool. Then we get more accelerator calcies. Boom, boom, boom. There. Wait, what? My calcies. My calcies. More of these. Okay, good. And then, okay, good. Very good. Then we can just finish that. All right, these are all accelerated. Brilliant. Good times. Good times. And then, all right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Now we're going to get a bunch of stuff. I'll keep topping this off on silicon because silicon goes into every single one of the things. And more there. And more there. And more there. Keep it going. Keep it going. Whew. All right, so that's basically, you know, we Captain Guppy'd them, but the legit way. Now we can get back to doing the other stuff. All right, so we have patterns. We have pattern encoding. We need the pattern. We don't need the pattern access terminal yet. Like, it's not a critical thing. We should do it anyway, just to have it. All right, pattern access terminal. Then we do need another one of these bad boys. Good, good. Even do 3 of those guys. And then you keep making these. Boom, boom, boom. All right, epic. More epic. Super epic. Very cool. We're going to have so many of the processors going. Beautiful. Okay. Now, the basic bare minimum thing is we also need to do crafting units, right? So these things are both for taking up space and for being like an input into a different thing. So let's make 4 of them for now. And we also need to make a crafting co-processing. We could do a couple of those. Now, what I don't know is how much of a difference the different tiers of... So you basically make they have to be rectangular prism shaped in order to function properly. But I don't know how big of a difference having multiple coprocessors versus one coprocessor, 4 coprocessors, the higher tier crafting storage is. Like, I don't actually know how big of a difference everything is. I kind of wanted to, like, maybe we start with a 4K to begin with or something. I don't know. Like, so I could do 1, 2, 3 of these. And then do, you know, 1 of these. And it's like, okay, cool. It's got a 4K storage. So now I could do a crafting storage. Do like a 4K right there. Let's start with that one. So do this. Then we get our you only need 1Ks and start them around. You think? Okay. And then I also don't know if you want multiple areas. It's like, I just don't know what the optimal way of doing it is. So I guess I can just make some more of these. 1, 2, 3. And then I guess we just do like some of these. There we go. Make more of the crafting units. Boom, 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 boom. Just make a few of these guys, right? And then we do like some 1Ks. Boom, another 1K, and then another 1K. And then I can just assemble kind of the first thing down below. So I do like queuing gigantic autocrafts. It's one of my favorite pastimes. So if that's a thing that you're like hesitant about, I don't know, man. Anyway, so let's make the bottom here. This will be our autocrafting system. So what I'm thinking is we'll start here. And maybe we go out like the back or something like this. I just want to like, okay. Maybe we have a back area here. And then out of this, we use a smart... I can't remember if I need to actually branch out using a smart cable or if I can just start popping these down. So like, if I do this, does it connect? It doesn't. Okay, so it does need to be smart cabled. So I can do that. And then I can probably build out from here and do like... Let's do 4K crafting storage. And then we do like co-processing there. So it has to be rectangular prism. So I add another one, it invalidates it, right? But it's fine, because then I can just do some like crafting units to fill the space. And then all of a sudden it's valid again. So co-processor speed up crafting and storage holds the ingredients. The bigger lets you craft more at a time. Yeah. So like, but I don't know if you need to spread them around. So I could do like this, and then add another one, or I can do another co-processor or something like that in the mix. And I don't know, like it's probably more efficient to have the whole thing be all doing blocks instead of like placeholders. 4K, co-processing, and then maybe like, I don't know, a 1K or something like that. And then if I do a different one, I don't know what the difference is when you split them apart versus have them in one place. I don't know if you have to have different ones for every time you're doing crafts, but anyway, on the other hand, what I can do here is I can, here, let me just make some more dense guys over here. So I'll bring this over here. We could make, it doesn't actually, and the people are going to be disappointed about this, it doesn't have to be a chandelier necessarily. Like you can do something like this and like that and like that. And now this should be able to do some auto crafting, right? And then we can basically expand the whole thing over here if we want to, I guess until it hits the channel cap. But the nice thing is I think this is only one channel. Then this is 2 channels. Every time you do a pattern provider, I believe that's a channel. So I'll have those, and then I guess I could do another molecular assembler. It's significantly more complicated than refined storage by like a long shot. It's not as cool as the way Zine does it. Well, you know what? Zine is a big-brained, big smart guy who does intelligent things and is so big brainiac. And I don't know if I can, like, keep up with his brainiacaging. So, like, let's say I did this, and then I basically, like, split into a different one. So I did a 1K here and that there, and then I did a co-processing here, and then maybe I make another co-processing again just because it'll probably be faster than using a blank. So I don't know now, what is this accomplishing, putting this here on a different channel, as opposed to just tacking it onto the same thing? Is there a difference in the speed of the crafts and how many crafts can happen simultaneously? I don't know. That's what I'm not entirely sure about. So, anyway, that said, let's keep it at that for now. Maybe actually it'll be better. Do I want to... It'll be more efficient probably to do them angled this way, right? So that I can put them closer together and more server racky, you know? That, and then I'll do a little bit of this here, boom, put that there, and then do like, these guys here, co-processors here, like so, good. Sorry, I was getting messaged by Cara. She's like, are you on the front page of Twitch? And I'm like, if I am, I ain't seeing much of a difference. Crafting status. Oh, okay, so 5K, 2K. So they're different CPUs, so I suppose like we can just keep expanding them bigger and bigger and bigger to make them faster. Right. So the question is, do I put the pattern access terminals up top, or maybe I put them down here? Maybe I'll just do them down here, right? So I guess I could do them next to this. Like boom and boom. And then it'll be like pattern access or pattern encoding terminal and pattern access terminal. So pattern access, like, okay, we have 3 molecular assemblers that are over here. These are from the basic crafts that are just crafting table crafts. And then every time that we add like a furnace or something, I could actually, what I should do is I should bring the furnace down. Although the furnace, I'm going to need to make another one because I want one to actually be crafting and I want one to be just auto export and import. So got it. More different ones you can do parallel at the same time. I see. Okay, so I could just add like, bring this up more and then add more rack space on the top or something. But okay, so we got patterns here. Let's put the blank patterns in and then we can start to figure out which things we want to. I would say patterns themselves would be a good thing to start with making patterns. So quartz glass, which means we'll want that as a pattern here. Now we're also going to want glass itself. So with that, that means we're going to need to get glass on Autocraft, which is going to be more of a challenge because we don't have a lot of sand. We don't have an automatic way to make sand, although that might be one of those things where we use the fire, we use mystical agriculture, probably in order to get sand going, right? Yeah, so dirt and fire essence, that's probably going to be the craft for sand. I think we have that stuff, right? Essence, yes. We have dirt and we have fire, so that can work for sand. And then, so what you can do, right, is now it's just like, now I don't know, again, another thing, Zine would know the answers to these questions. If I put different patterns in different pattern providers, which I can do by each row here is a molecular assembler. So I don't know if there's a difference in optimization if I do this, so they're distributed versus in the same one. Dunno. No idea at all, or if I can just fill them, you know, by shifting. But anyway, or do a flux thing, or alternatively, I can just use the mystical agriculture that I've been doing because we're gaming with it. We might as well use it. So we got sand, we got the quartz glass, what we need is glass. So I think let's make another all-the-modium furnace, and we're just going to have to go all the way up from the diamond once again, but it shouldn't be too difficult to do. Obby furnace, okay, epic, and then netherite furnace, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4 of the all-the-modium, and easy. Okay, but then we do need another factory upgrade and a speed upgrade wherever those guys are. Where the frick is that? There it is. It's so easy. It is so easy to do. Okay, so factory upgrade. Then we need 1 speed upgrade. It's going to be 5 billion different speed upgrades. That's the one we need. They're so easy, dude. They're so easy. Okay, and then we need another one of the pattern providers. And can you acceleration card these things? Compatible upgrades, induction card, patterns. No. I just didn't know if I need to do something specific in order to make it so that it like sends ingredients in quicker into the furnace. But anyway, all right. So I can do, let's just do, I think I have to do an export bus on the receiving end, but I can do, let's go up. Where do we want to do this? Actually, you know what? Let's take our... We'll do other attachments on this side, maybe, and we'll do them inside of the head. I think. Let's do it that way. And now we'll do smart cable. Let me just do this here. And then I think I can do... I'll do smart cable down below into... Oh, wait. Oh, no! Frick! Okay. Okay, so the dense cable itself can actually connect directly into the pattern provider. It looks like there's different rules about which blocks can connect directly to the dense, and it seems like that... How will I power the furnace? I can just flux plug it. That's easy enough. No problem. Or I could also, you know, I could run power. I could run power out of this flux plug and have that covering various areas in the basement, or I can just add a flux plug directly onto it, which seems easier probably. Maybe do that. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just do this. Do that. And another flux point. All right. Easy peasy. I might need to bring some of the mechy stuff under as well. Anyway, so that... We'll do a factory upgrade, speed upgrade. Very cool. And now put the power into here. Good, good. So you got power. This can be input. This can be output. The other stuff, I guess, doesn't really matter. And then we need to do an import bus, which I think we have one of them. We're definitely going to need to acceleration card the heck out of this thing. So I'm going to need to do smart cable there. Acceleration cards. Oh, you can do you do 5? I'm probably going to need to do 5. Actually. I thought 4 was the max. That must be new. Oh, wait, nope. It doesn't want that. Wait. Wait. What the frick? Oh, you can only... I see. You can only have 4 acceleration cards. Anyway, you can input directly into the pattern provider? Huh? Like the pattern provider can do in and out? How does it know, though? How does it know? Huh? Furnace can use one side for input-output. Huh. Okay. I'm willing to try. Less channels used that way. That's crazy, if so. So left is input and output. Okay. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. So let's say I want to make some glass then. Oh yeah, so now we have the aluminium furnace shows up here, which is good. And we want to make some just regular glass. Like this with sand in the furnace. So we make the pattern there, and then we go, okay, we want it to be in the aluminium furnace. And now, if I just wanted to make some glass, then make 20 more. Did it make 20 more? It didn't make any! Why did no make glass? Oh, frick. It says it should be good to go. Huh? It's caught! Aw, heck. Why is it be stupid? Why it be stupid? Put the pattern in the right place? Absolutely did. It's not... Wait, oh. Oh, there's glass. It went in. Guys, it's not taking it back out. I don't know if that's the way to do it. You know? It didn't automatic. Does it need to be, auto output on. Oh. It was a furnace setting. Cool. Okay. And so let me see. 10 more. 10 more. Start. Done. Cool. All right. So we got the furnace up and running. Very epically excelente. So that's one furnace. I could bring the other one down now and then just start auto. That one I will do import export buses. Do we have an export bus? We do. Okay. Yeah. That'll be good. So now, I guess I can just leave this here. It'd be a little silly to remove this and have to deal with the fallout of breaking that chest. But I will get these. And then, all right, so this guy, he doesn't actually need a crafter. So what I can do, though, is I can just do this. Oh, right, I can use like cardboard box or something like that. I can import bus, and then, actually, no, I'm gonna, this will be import here. This will be export here, and then we will need to do smart cable here. Smart cable here. And then I just want an acceleration card you. Make more acceleration cards. Go over here. And now I think all I gotta do... Oh, I do need to make the other factory upgrade. And the factory upgrade. We'll do a little speed upgrade. Do the same thing as before. Easy peasy. Factory speed. I guess just honestly do like that and that. There we go. Now it's being powered. Oh, I got a bunch of levels from the furnace. Wait. If you break the furnace, it just like... I should auto split as well. Oh, wait. No. I don't want to auto split because then we can export all the things into different areas for different crafts. That's probably a better way to do it. So eventually I need to break the furnaces just to retrieve the stored up levels in there. That's really funny. I forgot about that. Oh, why did I make new ones? That's okay. There will probably be use for another furnace. We have this stuff already in the thing. Idiot. All right. So, guys, what we need to do is we need to do all of the important ores here. Osmium is good. I mean... I guess we can do the others too, but the priority is the ones we're using lots of. And then I guess after that, we do whatever else is tin, lead, nickel. We can do up to 9 things in an export bus, right? So 2 more. Zinc, aluminium, and we'll call it good there for now. Wait, can you do 18? So, right, you need to receive input there. Yeah, auto output off and output on. There we go. So it's only outputting iron at the moment, is it? Yeah, I guess maybe it's just going to go through the iron first and then it'll start doing the other stuff. But, okay. So I'm just going to have that auto working so that anything that comes in, we're just bringing it into the ores to begin with. Easy peasy. I wonder if it'd be faster if it's just doing the one thing anyway. Maybe I should do an auto split and it'll just, yeah, pick up the pace. Most excellent. Most excellent. Oh, is it in? Oh, God. You know what? Changed my mind. Changed my mind. We need to bring... Yep. That definitely wasn't going into the infinite chest. I need to cardboard box this. I need to do a cardboard box or something like that. Hold on a minute. Okay, mechanism cardboard box. How do I get this? How do I get this? Tape, you say? Tape is... Oh, packing tape. Even easier. Very cool. I break it. Is that what it is? Oh, 666. Okay. And then I could just do that. And then I can just export and have this. I'm going to need to do another storage bus down here. Probably. Yeah, probably. That's okay. All right. So we got to do ultimate pipes. This will actually be faster as well, I think, because we don't have to wait for the export as much. So let me get my thing. Like here. And then fill it with you. Okay, there we go. Now it fills that, and then I just need to connect it into the system with another freaking storage controller here. And another bus. Which, this is another one that wouldn't be the worst idea to put on Autocraft, I guess. Yeah, we should get pistons on Autocraft. Oh, that would be pretty easy. ME interface. Oh, man, more formations and annihilate. Hey, you know what we should do? We should get formations and annihilations on Autocraft all the way up as well. That means we're going to need to get the crusher going up. We're also going to need to figure out a way to get Fluix auto-producing. It's like a lot of things that, a lot of building blocks for a lot of blocks that need to be, you know, brought up to speed here. So, anywho, I will do, I guess what I can do is just, do we do it on this side? I guess I could just do it off of this side over here. Just like, pop that down there. And then put you down there. And a storage bus there. And then you here. And then we're linking to you. Now it should be back in the system and everything. Look, 32, wait. Holy iron, dude, it's just zooming. Oh my god. It is going crazy speed. I did not think it was going to go through that quickly, bro. We're going to be on to the next thing soon enough. God dang, that's crazy. And then as soon as any new iron comes in from the hammers, we will be good to go. Perfect. Look at that go. Okay. So that's a new storage controller linked in. Good. We got power going down here. We got the auto crafting. So it's basically just a matter of manually putting in every single one of the patterns that we ever need to make our lives better, which definitely takes a bit of time to do. And then we need to get the inscribers going. Oh my god. We need to get the inscribers going. We got to get the inputs for those. Holy frickage. It's crazy. Reaction chamber for automating Fluix. Well, let's see how we get the freaking Fluix. So, obviously, that's the silly way. What you need is water. Easy enough to pump in. A nether quartz redstone dust charged, or you need Fluix dust and that, but that's a little silly because is there a different way to get Fluix? You need the charged Certus, but we need to be able to get charged Certus on demand, which we could do via sand if we wanted to do. Once we get mystical agriculture up and running, we could actually start doing sand again, and then we'll get 3.5, 9.5, so be able to generate a lot of sand, and then that would be a whole, okay, you can get the charged Certus from the reaction chamber itself. It's a way more effective way to do it. But then obviously we need to get the Certus crystal growth. So maybe we should start by generating Certus from the budding. So how do you get that? Oh, need a reaction. Okay, reaction chamber seems like a next step here, doesn't it? Matter condenser. And then, how do we get to again? We get to vibration. Some sick vibes, bro. We're vibing here. Now we're vibing. We're super vibing. We get the reaction chamberino. Then we're going to need another. Okay, so pattern provider. We should probably put a crafting table. You know what we can do? This is an easy one, right? So what we got to do is we do logs to planks, right? Logs to planks. That's one to start with. Yeah. Do a little bit of this. Where the frick you? There you go. You're coming from that. Logs to planks. And then we go planks to crafting table. That'll do. Boom, boom. Let me just pop that on into these guys there. And that helps out. I should also do formation and annihilation, although we're going to have to obviously get the base core components set up for that as well. But we can do that's annihilation. That's a formation. Boom, boom. And then if we wanted to get these guys on the old Autocraftage, then we could go boom, boom. We'll always have iron normally in the system, so that we don't have to worry about. Okay. And I should get matter condensers up and running. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do. I feel like I could spend probably the next 5 hours just putting various things into crafting recipes. So, it's a fun part of the whole thing here. So, I guess, hey, now I can autocraft patterns even though we don't have everything that we need. So, let's see if I wanted to make some patterns here. Just a few more. What would we, let's say we wanted to make 20 of those guys, yeah? Wow, look at that. It's pretty freaking slow, but it's sped up a little bit. And now we have 23 patterns to go off of there. That's pretty freaking cool. Now, I don't know, do we want more crafting units to be on Autocraft? Maybe we want that. We'll have to do the inscribers to get the logic processors. 1K crafting storage, probably a good thing to do. Crafting pattern for crafting unit. And then we need the coprocessors a little bit there. And then we need to do the these dongers there. Get those all into here. Go boom, 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 boom. And any others? Okay, that'll be cool. So let's say that I wanted to get some more crafting coprocessors, a couple of those guys, and then I wanted to get a couple more of these guys, and I just wanted to make like another server rack. Then I could potentially just do this, right? And then I could do this. And now I got another server rack up and running there. And then I could continue to expand this out with more molecular assemblers, which I don't have on the Autocraft yet. But slowly but surely we get there. Boom, a molecular assemblerino. And then that'll be good there. So I can make like 4 of those guys. Boom. And then I can make 4 more pattern providey poos. Make like 2 more. And then it's just the base resources that are going to start to be a little tricky to do. So like I think the more sides you have on a crafting or a pattern provider, basically, the more efficient it becomes as far as I'm aware. So like that's why the chandelier is just trying to expose all the pattern providers to more surface area, as far as I'm aware, to make it faster and faster and faster and stuff. I guess. How are we doing here on all the ores? Is it? Oh my God, it's done. It's processed all the freaking iron. 77K, 37K in the gold, 37K in the copper. Look at this chest. My chest is amazing. It's incredible. Glass is somehow just ending up in there, I guess, by putting it back in, but that's totally fine. Okay. Jeepers, dude. I feel like we got the basics here, right? We got the basics set up for autocrafting. Really, the next step is just spend a bunch of time in between episodes getting everything kind of set up. Because otherwise I'll just be down here literally forever, just putting everything in that we've ever made over the course of history. Everything in my freaking favorites list. Make it so it's auto-craftable. So what I can do in the meantime, let's get the reaction chamber up and running. And then from there, maybe we can, I don't know, go with spelunking or something like that in the end. But I guess unobtainium comes after vibranium, so there's other stuff that has to happen. Oh, you know what we could do? We can maybe try to work ourselves up to some end shelves. So we do need to go to the end for that anyway. Do some more end spelunking. Yeah. That's some stuff that has to happen. But anyway, reaction chamber. We need to do the reaction chamber for Fluix. Was it for automating the Fluix? So we gotta have Wawa in the system. So probably, should we do the sink? Another sink for this, maybe? Terracotta, clay. I'm lacking clay, but we can make clay using some of the seeds that we've got. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy, very nice. And it's like, I know I could autocraft these as well, but I don't know that I need to. So we just can do like a little bit of bada bang, bada boom, bada bango. And now we have some clay in here. Maybe don't want to keep in that chest because that chest is for special things that are going to stack bigly. You think I should start matter condensing with cobblestone, eh? Is that what you think I should do? Okay. It's a possibility. So, oh god, guys, do I need to do a drive and like a fluid storage cell in here to hold water so that I can use it in crafts? I might need to do that. So, yeah, fluid storage cell. 1K, 4K. I guess we don't need it to be like super big, right? I could make a few of those guys there. That or link a fluid drawer into the system. Oh yeah, that's another possibility. That's fine. I'll just do a drive, right? Is that actually only 4K millibuckets? Because if it is 4K millibuckets, it's not very much, is it? But it's okay. Because it'll keep importing really quick, you know? So we can do you on which path? If I put you there, will you do connect? All right. Just put it here. Very epic. So we can do fluid storage, and then I think we can just do like an import bus. There's an infinity. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. It seems easy. Like, why not just immediately make an infinity storage cell? I can't possibly see why that wouldn't be viable right this second at the start of everything. Seems legit. Actually, I'll do that. And then I'll do the sinky. And then I can do an import bus, right? Where's my freaking import bus? Right there. And I think I can just do a like that. And then I can just get water. Yeah, the water. The water's happening. Look at that. Let's see the water. Oh, the water. It's doing. Now, is it only going to go up to 4? It's not importing very quickly. You know what I should do is I should put some acceleration cards on Autocraft. That'd be a good thing to do. That'd be a real good one. Why is it so freaking slow? Or is that buckets? That's not milli. That's full buckets. Okay, it's full buckets. Yeah. It's good. It's good. That's full buckets. Very nice. Okay, so now we have water in the system. So that means with the reaction chamber, I will be able to export into it with just things from the system. Pattern provider. There you are. I need one. I know, acceleration cards do like ramp up and stuff. It's true. I could do this. I can't remember, like, if I extend out here, does that continue? Does it continue the path if I do a cable out the other side? Does this act as a cable itself? Or no? Out of curiosity, if I do, let's say I do this here. This is 1 of 8. That's 2 of 32. Wait, versus, if I take that off, it's 1 of 32. So I think you can just link through. That's nice. It's very nice. So now I think if I do that, do you need to have Papow? Do you need Papow? I don't know if this thing needs Papow or not. It probably needs Papow. And then we can do more acceleration cards. I'm going to get acceleration cards on some freaking patterns over here. We got to do this. And then we got to get Fluix on Autocraft, obviously. Then we got to get these guys there. And then we obviously got to get the calculation processors on Autocraft. But, you know, it happens. So then these guys, I guess they can just go into here and here. We can make more acceleration cards, assuming that we have the resources for it. Like, let's just make, I don't know, 20 of those. Oh, I don't have more calculation processors. Frick. Do I have any more that are just sitting here? Logic. I got some more calculations. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More engineers. Doing that. Gotta get more silicon going. I could just have it always producing silicon and never not producing silicon. At all times, it could always be doing. Could always be doing. Anyway, there's more calculations. Spider Pig looking slick. I'm glad that you think so. Thank you very much. We worked very hard on that. Worked very hard on that indeed. All right, so we did like 10 of those guys. Easy. Very nice. Make this go super fast. And then I guess it'll just get auto-export. Produce items will not be auto-exported. Will be auto-exported through any extraction side. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can make this work here in the reaction chamber. So what we want to do is we want to make Fluix with this recipe, like that. Encode. Put it into... It doesn't automatically go into the reaction chamber, but there we go. Put it into the reaction chamber, and then let's see if we can do this now. So Fluix, I want to make 5 more. Available 7. Missing... Wait. Craft 60... What? I don't need to craft 64? What do you mean? Oh, like, does it literally have to be... Oh, the recipe literally has to be 16 at a time. It's kind of a crazy way to do it, isn't it? So that means I need to get charged Certus automated, which would be that in the reaction chamber, I guess. So, charged Certus, like so. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Man, the reaction chamber is a freaking needy little thing. So now, let's see, Certus. How do we have 276? We have enough. Now let's try it. So we want some freaking more Fluix. We go 10 more, and then watch it crank. Insufficient power. Okay, got it. It just basically just had to crank out of the thing, but I think we're good. And then we got more Fluix. Nice. Very cool. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. We got some basics going on down here. Reaction chamber. Yeah, we might want to... I guess we could generate lava and start importing lava into the system too from up top from the extractors. If we wanted to do that. That's also a possibility. Is also a possibility. Let's go. And how about we start working our way towards end shelves, you know? So for that, we just need endstone bricks, infused dragon's breath. But does it? Oh, it has to be at level 80. Has to be at level 80, which means we gotta do skulk and deep shelves or whatever. So that means we need the wardens, which means we need the echoing dongers, which means we need the deeps, which means we need the dormants, which means how are we gonna get ourselves some freaking wardens? Okay, deep slate. Don't I have a bunch of deep slate up top? One sec. I always forget that they've made that like extra step, you know, that freaking extra step. Wait, I need to do, isn't this freaking, what is this? Is that not compact deep slate? Cobbled deep slate. It's all cobbled deep slate. Why is it cobbled deep slate in different quantities? It's so freaking weird. Anyway. Ours has a ritual that spawns a deep dark island. Well, I guess I gotta get working on that. So, I can't remember if we need to get tiles from... We do. We do need to get tiles from the smelterino. I wonder if I just want like another Althemodium furnace? Oh. Oh. Guys, I come to you with bad news. Well, it's weird that that's not emptying, I guess, but... Wait. It refilled. It refilled. Oh, that is... Wait. Oh, it's Cobble Deep Slate 1X. It's Cobble Deep Slate 1X. I'm an idiot. Oh. So I think what happened is it just actually finally got through all of the ores in the system, other than silver. And it stopped. So it turns out those furnaces, they go through a lot of power. They go through a lot of power, it looks like. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. Let me see. Is it not running anymore? Yep, it's done. Well, in that case, that is the problem there, I suppose. Because Cobble Deep Slate, can you go into the tiles or do you have to smelt for tiles? Oh, no, we're good there. We're good there. Okay, cool. Cobbled Deep Slate. Oh, it takes so freaking long to do this. How annoyanced. That should be fine anyway. All right, good to go. Yeah, I'm gonna... Hey, you know, it's another thing that we could get going. We should probably hook up the old advanced infusing factory here. And then we could get our... Oh, wait, we need to be auto-exporting the freaking redstone. But we probably need to do that on a system that is not like a crafting upgrade for it. But then once it's full, I guess it'll fill up to this and then it won't do it anymore. And then it'll craft it on demand. Ooh, boy. All right, how do I find what the freaking Ars ritual is? That's what I also need to know. Okay, you're good there. I need to do more things and stuff here. Like, I need to get more calculations, I think, up and running. And the calculations were Certus, I believe, if I am not mistaken. And I also need to dupe more until... No, I was working on budding. I was working on the budding. So let me work on the budding Certus. That way we can just generate. So that's why I need the reaction chamber. Just some charged and Certus quartz blocks to get a budding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. And was that it there? Oh, they have to be charged. Cool. And then how do you get the higher tier again? Oh, you take the damaged, you make 8 of the damage, you do that, and then you get the chipped, and then you got to do probably 8 of the chipped in the reaction chamber, and then that makes it the flawed, and then the flawless comes from a different thing, but we can do flawed. And then, wait, flawless goes into perfect? Is that a thing? And it disappears. Rip. Rippy dippy. Imperfect budding quartz has a chance to decay when buds grow. Flawless goes into flawed. Budding quartz decays when broken. Oh, yeah, that's just manually breaking. Crystal fixer, 5% chance of fixing. Anyway, let's start off by making these guys, I guess, right? In the reaction chamber, which I may need to just manually water bucket for now. But that'll be fine. Okay. So what I got to do is I got to grab... If I just do this, right? That gets some water in there. And then we do this. Okay. Easy. We have 8 budding. Okay, cool. Now, actually, I should just bring it up, right? I feel like I should just bring it up all the way. That was it there. We do 8 of you, we do 8 of you, and then gaming. Okay. And then we just do it one more time. I'm not putting this on Autocraft because this is kind of a one and done thing. There we go. Okay, so we got flawed. So you do like formation and annihilation planes on these, I think, right? And then you filter what it's going to do to mine the Certus quartz cluster, I think. And then you want crystal growth accelerators from these guys. Fluix blocks. So I want like 4 on each side, I believe. quartz glass. I can make more of those. Formation. Where are these things? Yeah, formation. No. I guess it would just be an annihilation plane, right? Because it grows automatically. And, oh, the Oratech laser. That was fun stuff. I guess it's just annihilation because it's going to grow and then we just break it when it is finished. And then you can enchant it. Ooh, I can give it some Fortune 3. Let's go. Easy game, easy life. Hold on, let me see. Can I put you in there? Fortune, level 5. Immense. I can even efficiency it. Oh my god. That's so epic, dude. Then we can take this guy and we can put him in there. We can do... Oh my god. Enchants increase energy use. Now, whatever. It's not like we're running out of energy. Oh, wait. Oh. We are a little bit. That's fine, guys. I'm going to add some more wind generators into the mix. It's going to be great. 10 more wind generators. That'll hold us over, right? That'll be great. That'll be the thing that we needed to not be running at a deficit. Just 10 more. I know I got autocraft wind gens, but at the same time, I'm like, I need to not rely on wind gens. We need to get into power. And so I'd rather focus my autocrafting on power. I think I should do 20. You think I should do 20? Wait, hold on. I can do this here. Let's make more dongers. I should eventually do those on a crafting upgrade, sending them into there, and then put this all on autocraft anyway, because we are going to obviously be needing to make more of the alloys and whatnot. But it's that stuff is all kind of like, I feel like it's all in between episode work, just getting those set up, because it's kind of tedious, and we've already done enough here. There you go. I did 20. Just for you guys. We are out here. Okay, all right. And then go back up the wind. I'm winding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So much wind. Epic. And then another torch over here. Okay, now we're definitely running a surplus of energy. There's no way that we wouldn't be ever in a million years. Also, once this is all done... Oh, no, I still want to keep the acceleration cards in for when this has to do the stuff. Ah, more silicon. It stopped going. We need more. And then we got to do more other things. Gotta do more. Oh, we're going to have actually a lot of inscribers because some of them have to have the presses in, and then some of them just have to be open in order to make the other stuff. So I got to do logic, and then I got to send some gold in there, and then I got to do some Certus, and then I got to do the calculation, right? So it's like that. And then, yeah, see, that's how it's going to have to go. And then it's like, okay, do I want any more of those? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, a big battery buffer would be good too. You can do the mega ones with the Fluix, or you can get into the mechanism, real big battery things once you get the lithium and the brine and all that stuff going. But that's still a little bit of ways away, unless we wanted to do a 50-hour straight marathon episode, which the people would be like, no, you should consider doing a 50-hour marathon episode and stuff like that. It's true. I could do a Great Wall of Pipe. That is a great way to just get some easy, accessible power bufferage, isn't it? It is kind of epic that you can just do Great Walls of Pipe. I love a Great Wall of Pipe. I really do, but we should get higher tier cables up and running before we do it, probably. So, all right, anyway, that's going to start growing. Man, I guess if you really wanted to, like, make this go crazy, you'd use all the sides, but I can't remember for the setup here on these. If you want to do... So what I can do here is I could do... You need power into the growth accelerators, right? I'm pretty sure that is necessary. Can't remember if this goes here or... Oh, it does. It does go there. Okay. Oh, frick. It's going fast. Ay. I didn't actually... No. It frick. No, not that. Oh, God. It's going to go down a tier. It's going to go down a tier. Damn it. It's going to go down a tier. I'm a freaking idiot. Now it's chipped. Ah, frickage. What I wanted to do is I wanted to put the other crystal growth accelerator dongers around it. That, like that, like that. I think that'll make it be faster at growing. And then we need to put the annihilation plane there. No, extend by 1 block. God damn it! Frick! Ah, you freaking idiot! God dang it! Frick! God, it fricked it all up! Damn it. Oh, frick. Which ones did we do? Ay. I hate that for us. I hate that so much for us. Oh, which ores? Which freaking ores? We had iron ore. We had gold. We had... Anything below flawless will decay. Oh, will it? Ah, heck. And then we had copper. Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Check the chest. Okay, osmium, tin, lead, zinc, nickel, aluminum. All right. Osmium, nickel, tin, ore, lead. Frick, where were you? Lead. Aluminium, and then something else. Which one freaking was it? Iron, gold, copper, lead, tin, osmium, zinc. Zingit. Dude, I hate that so much. It bothers me to no end that once you put something onto a cable, like you can't just break that thing without breaking the entire cable, and it's so freaking stupid. Okay, so I think I need to filter this guy. How do I filter you? How do I filter the... did decay. It so did decay. You're so right about that. So, I think we gotta do that. Wait. Why you know... Oh, it has to be power into the back. Well, that's annoying. Well, no, I just wanted to make sure it only mined once fully grown, but I guess it's fine. Okay, yeah, so you're right. It is damaged. It is damaged, so we gotta bring it up into flawless. Alrighty. So that is 20 charge Certus with the crystal fixer, so extended machine frame, 4 charge quartz fiber. Gotta do what you gotta do, and then we gotta look into this freaking ancient city deep dark island, which I do vaguely remember doing in ATM Sky 9. I gotta make you crystal fixer extended. Ah, frick. Ah, frick. Budding quartz, maybe with this? How do I get you? Oh, God. Oh, I need to make a freaking foundry here. Ay. It's really gone and done me like that. It's really gone and done me like that, innit? I wonder if I should put this somewhere else. Maybe putting this elsewhere would be better. We'll see. I have plenty of time to do other stuff before I have to worry about it, so... Big old ay caramba moment, huh? Alright, so we need the ender crafters, huh? These guys, and... Okay. Gotta get those, and then the ender ingies, okay, it's easy peasy. Scared me at first. I was like, oh God, please don't tell me it's gonna be some freaking... insane thing. Frick. I think we need a few of these bad boys. think the more you... Oh, I can also... I can Captain Guppy these. So, that'll be fine. Intro crystal. Intro dust. Crystal assembler. We need these from... Where were you again? Oh, sorry. How do we get you? God damn it. Where did I find you? I don't know where you were again. This is fine, because we did actually start doing some of the hot bricks or the clay or the fiery, whatever it was, I'm pretty sure. Where were those things? Fire brick, wasn't it? Whatever happened to the frickin' fire bricks? Where'd I put them? I have them sitting in, like, a furnace just being outputted somewhere? Hey, there's my fire bricks. I never retrieved them. I probably need more of them, but let's see. So that's the fire clay. We could do these. We'll make a few of those, and then we could do just a few more fire brickies. We might as well do... Well, we ran out of sand, but now it's like, hey, we can autocraft sand. We can get like a hundo going. Easy. And then we can do more of this. And then we can smelt it up. Again. You need to make the intro seeds. Click them in a budding Certus to get your intro crystals. And you can dupe them in reaction chamber. Intro seed is ender dust. Oh. That's actually not that hard. Is this one of those freaking things that you have to throw in water and let grow? Right-click a Fluix block with an intro seed to turn it into an introized flux budding, or you use the crystal assembler to inject the seed. The freaking heck is this? The freaking heck is this stuff, man? I mean, we obviously need to get these eventually. So that, let me see. So you put, budding mostly introized flux. And then do you have to, you got to perfectify the thing over and over and over and over in order to make it better. And, oh boy. I'm still going to work on the other thing for now, but I guess this is the starting step for the introized stuff. Yeah. All right. So I need to make foundry things. I need to make some foundry brickies. Foundry drains, probably important. So it's just Tinky's construct, right? At productive metal. We need probably a controller. It's important. We probably need a tank. Yep. And then we're gonna need capacitor? You power the thing with freaking it requires fuel inside a foundry tank. Dude, I love pondering with other mods. Or can you make it powered with electricity? You can replace the fluid heating coils with powered heating coils to use energy. Oh, powered heating coils are used high powered for even more. Yo, heating coils is the freaking way. And then switch it to a foundry capacitator tot. Oh, I love heating coils. That's sick. Powered heating coil. Oh my god, he's gaming. So we need 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then capacitator tot. You say it's not really needed? Because in my mind, it's needed. Ah, frick. You have to pour it. Oh, you can't just make it out the gate. You have to pour the thing first. Dang it. I have infinite lava and I'm rarely going to use it? Whatever, man. Guess I'm not doing powered heating coils. What a waste. Liquid heating coils. Liquid heating coils. So low frickin' technology. That's the lowest freaking technology I ever did see. Go buy to those. Tank, drain, controller, and I guess we could run this. Maybe run this over at the create area so that we can just get some more lava from the existing. I feel like that's a better lava generation and real estate area anyway. Get some more fluid piperinos. Where are my fluid pipes? There they are. It's gonna be cool and new. Well, I mean, at the same time, right? Like, we can still do it. We just have to make the normie one first. Like, it just has to be done that way. So, you know, what can I say? What can I say? We might need to get some more ochrum and increase the real estate, though, over in that area. I wish that I could stone cut everything all at once. Okay, let's just make this bigger, and I guess we'll just put the furnace right in the back, you know, no big deal. Or the Foundry donger. It'll be cool. You can just do it like back here. Might need to do it like in here. Okay, so this will be inputting some lava. So we'll do it like that. So we'll basically have the tank here. That'll do. That'll do. And then I guess we need to do... So that'll be a corner, right? We'll need to do all these in here. And then we'll surround it with... okay, so controller here. And then collecting... what items are you collecting? I don't know what items you're collecting. And then Foundry bricky poos. Where are just the normal Foundry... bricks. That productive metalworks. Are you just right there? Black fire bricky poos. That's probably what we need. Is that valid? Is it done did? It is looking done did. Okay. So now if we just put some... We might need to do a second layer though. And does it have glass? Oh, they do. Black Foundry window. I love that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, I think, right? Yeah. And then we'll... Oh, look. It's freaking glowing. It's looking epic. It's looking cool. Frick. Then we can do a drain right there. Perhaps. And then, what else did I have? I had more black fire brick. I need to do one more of these. Any corners? Yeah, well, I did that just because that's where I lined it up. So, was it inefficient with the corners? Yeah, but also, do we have a lot of resources? Yeah, so I'm like, it is what it is. So now we can get the quartz. So this is where we get into the geoor stuff. Oh, but I need a basin to do it into productive metalworks. Where are you? Casting basin. And then I probably need a spout as well, right? Foundry tap. There it is. There it is. Different look. Same donger. And now we get some quartz in there, right? And there you is. Oh yeah, I don't need it to be that much, right? Why am I putting in that much? Is it like just 9, I think? To do the geoor? Easy peasy. It's gonna be flawless with the budding quartz into there. 900 millibuckets is 2 blocks, 1 gem. Yeah, that's 900. And then we need a sand. 1 compressed sand here. Are you guys proud of me that I am actually remembering to use the wireless terminal instead of going back and forth in order to do literally anything? There we go. Beautiful. Tap it out, and we're gaming. No, it was 9. It was 9. Okay, and then we got a budding quartz geoor. When I say geoor, it just makes me think of Eeyore. And I'm like, sad. Because Eeyore is always sad and really down. And anyway, I guess I could just pop this thing down here. I don't know, man. Why not? A bit of this, a little bit of this. I guess I could have just done 4 and then All right, so we needed some Certus, was it? I think, yeah. Get 4 Certuses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, cool. And then you do the thing, and then we got B. Go fast. Go faster. Go even faster. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Flawless budding Certus. We did it. Proud to see me stretch my AE knowledge. Thank you. We're working hard. We're working hard. Okay, so flawless. Question is, before I put this down, do we do this here or do we do this in another location? Because this is kind of freaking me up, man. I think it's kind of freaking me up. I'm going to do this somewhere else. I'm going to do this somewhere freaking else rather than here. It's kind of just gross. Kind of just icky. Ah, frick. I didn't want that to get broken. That was important. Just move it in a box. I mean, there's no, it doesn't, I don't need to. Like, I hadn't even placed the freaking thing yet. It's just like, why bother? Why? I shouldn't get a wrench or configurator anyway. So, where'd we do this? It doesn't need to necessarily be like somewhere super visible or anything either. Because this is just going to be operating in the background. So, even do it just like, even just do it under here, you know? Just like, just chilling on the chinny chin chin. Although that'll ruin the aesthetic of Spider Pig. So maybe we'll do it out here. Maybe we just do it here. This could be pretty cool. Just do it here. I think do it in a foot. Well, I don't know if there's room to do it inside of a foot. There isn't room to do it inside of a foot because it's only a 2x2 area in the... When did we get Spider Pig? In between episodes. Isn't he cool? For anyone who just joined into the stream, you're like, the frick, Spider Pig? That's crazy. Pretty epic, right? Pretty cool. You know what we could do? You know what we could do? Why don't we'll do it over here. We'll do it underneath Pigmogus. So what I can do is I can run this out. We can always change this into a dense as well if we want to. So run this out here, and we could make this like a Geor area at Pigmogus, perhaps. Yeah, that could be the way. All right, so let's just do that. We'll use a flux point to power the growth accelerators. And then we need the annihilate, so these can go here. Be like that there. Is that, wait, that's powering at the top. I didn't want that. I didn't want that to be that way. Maybe, wait, it should be that. So where's the freaking power going to go in here? Damn it! I mine things too quickly. Upgrade the growth accelerators? Oh. Oh, you can really make it crank, can't you? I could do that. I could really do that. Wait, okay. Fluix pearls. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then boosted. Frick, what are you missing at the bottom? More annihilations. Frick, what are you missing at the top? More accelerations. Make them. Boosted, directional. Yeah, boosted's good. Why you no make? Hey, our autocrafting's coming into play here, though. So that's pretty good. Wait, you can only have one... Oh. Where's the buds grow in a specific direction up by default? Well, that's just... What's cranked? Oh, like you manually do it. Man. I fricked it. I fricked it up. Got it. Well, it doesn't really matter if it only grows in one direction if I just have these guys, like, around it anyway. So, yeah, that'll be fine. So, I guess I can go boom, 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 boom. Are you... I guess, no, you're not powered. So, I don't know how to power this freaking guy. Let me just... Hold on. We'll do it facing out. That'll be good. That'll be more scalability for us, I feel like. So we got there. And you can twerk for Certus. This is for automation, bro. This is for automation. This is not for me standing here for hours and torquing for it. So if I do flawless, hopefully that will just start growing as soon as we link the power into these guys somehow. Which doesn't seem good because you need to not attach there. Let me do this. If I do this, there we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's what I should do is cut. My pickaxe mines too quickly. This is very annoying. There's also an orange man has spawned on Spider Pig. Apparently, I have not lit this up enough. So, yeah. Wait, it's in the... It's inside a Spider Pig's leg. You know what? Not my problem. Not my problem. Hey, should we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? And then maybe I can Captain Guppy this guy. Can I do that? Can I do that? Oh my god, yeah, it'll work. It'll work. And then I just boom, 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 boom. It'll dry quicker, right? It'll dry super quick. It's gonna go room. I don't know why I did that. I need the compressed sand to go with it, like a freaking idiot. He's really stupid. Not just the quartz going in there. Dumb idiot. Okay, there we go. Smelt it up. Okay, get the freaking thing out. You go in, and then, all right, I got that. Okay, cool. That was so stupid. Just give power to the accelerator. Yeah, I know. The problem is I changed my flawless into a flawed because I accidentally mined it because there's vein mining, and then I mined through it because the pickaxe is too fast. So that was the issue that we faced there. It wasn't a power issue. It was an idiot issue. It's me. I'm the idiot. There we go. I'm gonna set up the things first, and then everything will be better. So I can do these guys here. Okay, growth accelerator. Growth. Oh, you're not gonna get power unless I move you one further over. Damn it. Okay, this is fine. This is taking way too much time to do something that should have been incredibly easy to do, but here we are. Burp, burp. And then all we gotta do is do a little pow. Okay, excelente. And then we go boom. We go boom, 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 boom. I can also just make the frick. Also just make it so this is on the side. There we go. Why did you do that? Frickin' balls. There we go. And that, and then you can go boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Really only need the red growth accelerator, but what if I want all of them? Huh? What if I want all of them? Flawless. Boom. And then we can do the annihilation plane here. There we go. Now it's working. Now it is working. Now we should be getting big Certus. Let me see. Where does it show up? Where's my Certus? 38. 31. Wait, what number is going up? Shouldn't it be getting stuff? Or do I need to filter it? See, this is what I was thinking. My Certus quartz count is not going up. I think it's trying to mine the small, and it's not working as a result. Wait, this gives you dust? It does give dust. I need Certus, though, which you can get from this. You just need it to be fully grown. So I need it. How do I filter it so it only does it when fully grown? Yeah, I think we just actually need to not do this. We can't use the annihilation plane. So, because we need it to grow. It's so weird. I could have sworn that annihilation planes could be filtered. Like, that's super strange. But here, so if we let this grow, right? We do actually get Certus quartz crystal. It was just giving us dust because it was mining the bud without letting it grow. So I might, though, I need to get the ferric core in order to do that. So that's iron blocks on top of our thing, I think, right? Easy enough. We got that going. You need to use the annihilation plane in a storage bus with the storage bus filtered for only the crystals. Huh. Okay. But anyway, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Pop a blazy boy on that. You know what? We're expanding our horizons by using more just dire things. People love just dire things, right? Oh, fully expired. Okay. So now we got the raw ferric ore. And then the breaker. Hardly newer. Simple. I assume we need the advanced one, which is Celesta Gem. Oh, God. I can't do that, can I? Oof. Wait. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do this. Good. We can get Void Shimmer. I was like, oh, frick. I need to go into freaking Ancient City or something like that. Wait, why did I do that? I have a wireless crafting grid. All right, so we need the Void Shimmer, whatever. There we go. And then we can get, I think Celesta Gem is, what is it? Diamundo, right? What do I need to feed you? Chorus? Oh, we got plenty of that. Thank you. Chorus or Ender Pearls. Easy peasy. Go faster. I am impatient. Please be faster. All right, that'll do, I think. Perfecto. We don't even need to smelt that because it comes from diamond, and that's so fancy. Cool. New things, everybody. New things, right? Breaker module. Is this something we need to do to... I don't know if we need to make a filter as like an extra thing, or if this thing will be fine, but we'll find out. All right, so we will need an import bus here. Bring it into the system, or alternatively, ooh, I could instead do a dedicated chest so that this isn't filling something up that we don't want it to. Do I do another storage over here? And this could be a Geor storage specifically instead, and then we just do a storage bus attached to it. Maybe we do that. Which, if I was thinking about it, I would have put it next to an existing storage controller just to make it a little bit easier. This will be fine. Then we just do another storage bus here. And there. Another storage bus. So that I actually, like, don't even need this connected to the system at all. I guess I'll just kind of center this under the legs. So that, I guess I'll just do this, honestly. Change this to a different part of the leg. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just, actually, you know what? A little cheeky hidden thing. This way we don't even need to break out the leg. We just put that there. And then we can put this here, right? And then we'll just have the block breaker, probably right here, going into this. We'll need to figure out how to filter the thing. Filter, item, block, deny list, allow list, allow, maybe Certus, Quartz cluster, possibly? Or maybe Certus Quartz, one of the two. And then probably just need some power. Do I need to put a pickaxe in there? I might need to put a pickaxe in there. Dire things. What are you looking for? What's the freaking module? The upgrade ore miner? Is that what it is, I guess? Ore miner, instant break. Ore miner, like that. Okay. Oh, literally just a pickaxe. Got it. All right, well, I guess we might as well make an aluminium one, because otherwise we may have breakages. I'll just do a new one. Pickaxe, netherite, and smithing. Template there. There. Aluminium. Okay, cool. But anyway, I don't know. Can this thing send inventory somewhere? Or how would I do this? I guess I can probably just item pipe it out. Item pipe here into a new chest. I'll add upgrades to it as needed. Right, like so. Something like that. And then oh, I wonder if the pickaxe can be enchanted. That could be cool. Maybe try that. Okay. Like that, and then I can link this to here. And that'll link into the system. Okay. Cool. I think in concept this might work. One can hope. Fingers crossed. I'm sure I'll encounter some error with it, but we did what we could and used a new tool from a mod we haven't used very much. All right, let's just go. Why are there so many? Is this full? Ah, there's so many freaking stupid tools that still need filtering, man. Okay, but anyway. All right, so we got this. Bring it up to netherite. Bring it up to this. I'll try putting fortune. Like, it might work. Possibly. We'll see. Frickin' stupid magnet. Why is everybody dropping bronze now? Out of nowhere, bronze just started showing up in the thing. Okay, so fortune 5 there. Okay. Got it. I need to blacklist that. That's crazy. Upgrade. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Hey. Filter mode. Blacklist and add all the modium pickaxe. Okay, thank you. Please don't extract that. Hey, what? Oh, it literally just breaks it. Got it. So I see. I see. Yep. Just breaks the block. So we need to do a, I guess, vacuum. A very targeted vacuum hopper would work here. Just very targeted. Make it a pretty small size. But yeah, I'll do that. Use a collector? And put it... Oh, is this another dire things? Collector, advanced collector, heat collector, range collector, item collector. Is there... Oh, item collector from just dire things. Oh. I just need to make sure it doesn't... It's not a big thing, though, right? Let's see. Okay, so... So this gets a little tricky. So we're facing towards positive X. So, how do I show the range? Render area. Okay, show you. No, wait, plus. Plus. No, wait. Down in the Y. There. Wait. And then, oh, more down. And then more over. Nope. There we go. Then, make the Y. Because the Y doesn't... No. It doesn't have to be. And then plus. And then... Okay, that's pretty cool. Just in case, like, something falls down, right? And then, additional... Wait. There we go. Offset. Boom. Okay, cool. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Nice. All right. And now, let's see. Certus should be up. Should be up you. 251. Wait for it. Wait for it. 259. Yeah. It's working, guys. It's working. Now we don't need to do the duplication anymore. Nice. Nice. Very exciting. All right. Now I just need to get, obviously, some upgrades in there. Probably just stick to stack upgrades. But, okay, basic to iron. I could do iron to gold. Gold to diamond. Oh, cool. Easy. These are just, I think, quest rewards that I got. There, and then I think we got it, dude. Do we have any stack upgrades? We got base stack upgrades. Oh, now that everything is in ore form, though, we can make a lot of blocks to do a lot of stack. Actually, you know what? This is easy crafting. We have all the resources for this. We don't need to work on it. This, I'm going to top us off here, wrap us up by auto-crafting this stuff. This is the stack upgrades. This is what we've needed for absolutely ages, is to auto-craft stack upgrades. And I am about to do that for us. So here we go. All right, it's full on water. That's fine. So let's get the stack upgrades auto-craftable. Yes, sir. First things first, that. And then from there, we go to you. And then we go to you. We will potentially need to do block auto-crafting. Or you can obviously store the ores in compacting drawers and do it that way. But I'm just going to do iron block as an extra thing here. And then we do this one. And then we do gold blocks. The only one that might be like, oh, you know what? We get debris. We just, yeah, I'm adding debris to the auto export here for sure. Can I add another? I can. There we go. Okay, so now we'll just have debris. We can auto craft netherite, which will be good. Gold block. All right, and then we do diamond. We do diamond block. And then we do netherite. And we do netherite itself. And I know that, like, we could be more efficient with the debris. It's like 100,000. I think we're fine. We don't need to worry about doing better mechanism processing in order to make sure that we're getting a higher yield or something like that. Okay. We got netherite stack upgrades all the way up. Beautiful. Beautiful there. Okay. And we should, if we want to, be able to say, we want a stack upgrade, netherite stack upgrade, and we want 9 of them. Actually, you know what? Let me just do the freaking Omega one all the way up. You know what? Why stop there? Why stop there? We can just make sure any chest that we make at this point, this thing, easy. Easy. It's a little expensive. Actually, like, I'm curious. So let's say I want to make one of these. And we're not going to have these in the system at the moment. What does it cost to make? It costs 216. Oh, that's the base. So it's 216 netherite per one of those. Honestly, not bad at all. Not bad. I think anytime we make a new chest, we just make one of the infinity things, and then I don't even need to worry about upgrading the capacity of the chest. We just upgrade every stack is max item, and it's crazy. Unless we need different upgrade slots. So, okay. Sick. Very good. Very good indeed. Now you get to be there, and now, okie dokie, all the Certus quartz in the world. Perfect. So I assume that this, basically, we can do We can do it differently, and we can use the other gears, and this can be another means of automating. So let me see. Oh my God! Wait, gold gear, diamond gear. Okay, is there netherite gear? Well, ancient debris gear. So yeah, this is outside of doing the whatever the hammers and stuff like that. This seems to be the way that we can automate a lot of different resources. Yeah. I could even make it so probably this item collector, like we could just move this chest right into the center, make the item collector collect all of any gear setups that we do. And dang, yeah, that'll be pretty sick. So that we will have to have different breakers on each one, but why not do mystical? Dude, there's different ways to do everything, right? We can do mystical agriculture seeds, obviously, and the gears are not going to probably exist for, nether stars and stuff like that, but it's just different ways to do things. Why not do things one way or the other? I don't know, man. It's all a matter of preference, I suppose. And yeah, there's vibranium and aldemodium, where I don't know if there's seeds for that. There may well be. There's bees. No, I don't think there's seeds. I think it might have to be geor or bees. So budding vibranium geor, yeah. 5x sand, so it just ups the sand, I see. Dang, okay, cool. Use a boosted growth accelerator? You mean that one right there? Like that one right there? I don't know why it says device off. Why does it say device offline? Wait, am I like unable to have the other ones? But it not be working. It not be working. So it has to be. It can only be two. Now it's online, but at the same time, I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's doing any better than having the 3 around. It just compacts the space a bit, but it doesn't seem better necessarily, unless if I put things all on one side, if it'll like focus it better instead. So like, let's say I do this and that. I go, damn it. If I do that, does it make the one side grow quicker? Oh, I see. The blue one makes it only grow in one direction, so that makes it focus all of it to... that does make sense. Okay. All right, I can do that. So let's make the blue one. I just don't know how you, like, configure it. So... wrench. Got it. AE wrench. Another quartz wrench. Okay. So I like... Damn it! I do not want to break the freaking thing. Okay. So direction... Oh, direction up. Oh. Okay. So you're online. And direction... Oh, yeah, that makes it room, probably. So if I do that, then it shouldn't grow anymore, right? If I do this, now it's going to be... This is probably offline, right? No, it's online. Oh, they're all online. They're all working now. The one on the back might not be working because it might not be plugged in. It just started going faster because suddenly the red one decided it wanted to start working when it wasn't before. So, hey, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Yeah, we love a little placebo. We love a little placebo effect in our lives. It's perfect. What more could you want? Okay. Well, there we have it, everybody. There we have it. I think that's a good place for us to wind down today's episode. So hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe to Captain Sparkles too. Follow twitch.tv/Captain Sparkles. We've gotten into some new stuff today. AE Autocrafting with the fancy stuff. Not a chandelier yet, but you know what? Just dire things. Growing Certus. I mean, I feel like feel like we made some good progress. Freaking server farms, automatic smelting. Did it actually already? It did all of the scrap already. That is so crazy how fast that is. That is so freaking insane, dude. And gears for the first time ever. Even though we didn't use one, we just used it as an intermediate step for another crafting recipe. But yeah, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Apex Hosting, code Captain Sparkles. 25% off your first month of server hosting. You play this mod pack or others with your friends. And I'll see you next time.